Welcome back to the channel.
This is a really important, this is our first podcast.
Oh my god! Wait, this is our podcast?
Yes. This is number one.
Oh my god, this is our first podcast.
Bear with us. We're gonna get like proper mics, you know, like I think we need better audio, but that's like later on because the audio is still really good. Like we got that Rode mic. Yeah, we have a mic.
There's a mic.
We're doing good. Welcome to our podcast.
Welcome to Cue the Commentary.
Yes, you guys were asking for it.
Now we can actually like talk and like not have to worry about it being too short.
Yeah, it can actually be the longest even.
Well, not too long.
Under an hour.
Under an hour for sure.
Under 45 minutes even.
Facts.
Like, yeah.
Are there any shows you're watching?
Hold on. Is my arm giving fat?
Nope. That's
Are
what I'm
you
saying.
sure?
That's what I'm saying. Like you look skinny. Like I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but
Okay,
what
good.
you did today,
It's sometimes it stretches on the side and shit, you know? So I just want to make sure.
No. You're giving very skinny, petite.
Because we are not redoing this one.
No. We have to throw out
Guys,
the other one.
we literally redid a video. Well, not redid. We just scrapped it because we look larger than we actually are, and it was offensive.
It was giving linebackers. Two linebackers in their opinions.
Yeah, she
That's
sent
what
me
it
the
was
picture. I said that's not going on the internet.
No, she said stop editing right now.
Delete
I said,
it.
got Sorry.
Delete it.
Is there anything you're watching right now? I've been watching so much trash TV, so I needed.
Fun.
No, I love it.
Really fun.
I love trash TV.
Yeah,
but because of that, I had to like
limit yourself.
I had to rewatch. Have you seen Maid?
Yeah. That's
show?
like long ago, right? That was like in 2020 or 2021.
I don't know. The girl with her daughter.
Yeah.
But so I started rewatching it, and it's actually so sad. But I needed something to ground me.
It was a good show.
I really through it. I sat through all
really good.
Like I'm on the last episode. I rewatched that shit in like 2 days.
Yeah,
but I need a good show.
Yeah, same. I always need new shows. I kind of want to start like something like Desperate Housewives or
it's
what is
good.
The hospital
I know
one?
it
What
is.
The hospital
Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy, like something long, you know, because like I just need a
Grey's
plan.
Anatomy. It's too much.
That's kind of what I need.
Soap opera-y. Like from what I see,
like very drama. Like
it's very drama. It doesn't need to be that dramatic,
Yeah.
and I don't know if the acting is great, but people, it's like a cult.
People love
that show. So I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Did you see Jeezy and Thing divorced?
I know.
What's your
I
opinion?
can't say that I didn't see it coming.
Me neither.
Like
something about Jeannie irritates me. I'm sorry. I like her. I don't not like her, but something about her does irritate me. There's something.
I think it's just like for me, it's like the rapper stereotype, but I'm like, he's probably out there. Like,
I thought he was really. I thought he seemed like a good guy. I'm stupid though.
Let me not judge.
Yeah, I give everyone a chance.
Jeezy at the end of the day. It's like expecting like I don't know Lil Wayne to be loyal. It's like no, it's not gonna happen. I don't know.
No, but he's the one who filed for divorce, not her.
Oh
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, is she crazy?
I think she's crazy. She's giving
she nuts. Oh my
god. That's what I saw on Twitter. What's new
and then, you know on Twitter when they're like, if a man has to block you,
you've done something wrong.
Yeah.
Because men don't do that. You can be such a bad girlfriend.
You have to be horrible.
No, you have to be abusive.
Horrible.
Almost.
Yeah,
I think
crazy.
Like from
too much to handle.
From the stories I hear, like men they really have a lot of patience for the most part.
Yeah. Or they'll hate you and still stick through it because
what it is
money,
men really stick through
family. Like you know they're able. I feel like to compartmentalize their emotions and be like, yeah, I can just deal with it for now. Whereas women were very like, you know, like. Very vocal, very
and I think
emotional.
our love is like your love life is kind of a big part of your life where I think guys can kind of like minimize it and like go to work and like be with their boys and do other
like
things.
fill the void.
Yeah, they can 100. We
can
can't.
fill the void.
I don't think girls can do that. Do you see like the people really roasting SZA?
Her before pictures?
Yeah.
I mean,
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Everyone was kind of not that like hot before they.
It just is what it is.
It just is what it is. Like
Kylie Jenner, those pictures are gonna haunt her till she's dead. Like same with SZA. It just is what it is. If we've seen you before and you look completely different, 10 times better, it's like you're lying. But
she's not even lying. Whatever. People get money and look better. That's just how it is.
SZA's a liar.
Then what do you mean?
No, SZA. Like if you Google all the time SZA's lied, she's a liar.
Oh, I seen that. She just
said she's never had a TV. She said she's never had a birthday cake. There's videos of picture evidence of everything.
Yeah. I don't know why she did that though.
She's a liar.
Maybe she did it like to like have a story. You know what I mean? Like
so not having a birthday cake. Like there's actually
crazy,
no reason.
That's
there's
bad
no
because
reason.
we're gonna shame your family.
Yeah,
and your friends.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly that. I feel like it is though. I think I heard something crazy like that, but apparently she lies unprovoked, which is crazy to me, you know? So
I think liars are the funniest people ever.
Oh no, delusional people are.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of lying. You're lying to yourself.
If you believe the lie, then you're insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you trying to make other people believe the delusion is even crazier.
The way she looked before was very like, she was very much a normal girl. And like it makes sense, like maybe she had like a hard time because a lot of her music is like very insecure. She comes off very insecure.
Her
like,
first album?
Especially her first album, she was very like, I'm not the girl people are like,
I'm not good enough.
Yeah, I'm not that girl that people like bring and are proud of kind of thing. So
and then remember
now she is
lying about the BBL too. Like
she lied
about a broken
it?
leg at the award. She came in with crutches. Like no, she came in with crutches and a big like tutu to cover up her like broken leg or whatever. But it was really it was really, she was fresh off the table and she came out with a new body.
It's actually crazy.
It's just like, be a little honest, like just a little. But we're asking her to do that, and like there's other celebs
who lie
and get away with it. It's just like, why are we, is it because she's black? Like do we just expect her to be honest? Like no,
she doesn't have to be.
She really doesn't. It's like, just like her lying about it is just the funny part. I'm Oshs.
I'm Akela.
We should have said this way back then. But this is episode number 1, and we might be kind of throwing out re-uploads of our older content and reformatting it as just audio clips for new listeners, or if you guys want to re-listen to the videos, you know, because some of them are actually really funny. But
they are.
Yeah, they are. So we'll be uploading here and there, but make sure you guys give us a rating. You know, there's like ratings on Spotify
and comments, and it boosts you up. So please, guys, like engage with us, because that helps us a lot. We really want to like flourish in this podcast world. So support your girls and share it too. Let us know. It. Just share it. That helps a lot. Okay, so because it's our first episode,
let's introduce ourselves. Some people don't even know us. Like,
what?
Literally,
it's okay.
We might have new
us.
listeners just from Spotify. So I'm Shoshana.
You already said it.
We'll say it again. I'm Shoshana.
I'm Akela.
And
this is Cue the Commentary.
So we originally had a YouTube channel on YouTube called Oshs and Akela. Like our history, they don't know us. Like she's thinking like, no, these are just said our people. Names. Like introduce yourself.
Oh my god, okay, fine. Okay, fine. Quick.
Okay. 3 facts about yourself? Like, I don't know. Should we do that?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I'm Shoshana. I'm a Libra. I'm a cat lady. I have 2 cats.
So that's a big fact about you. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm Akela, I'm a Taurus, and I'm also a realtor.
And content creator.
And a content creator, but I did put content creating on pause because I was going to school and pursuing something new.
But this is content creation.
This is content creation.
You are.
That's true. That's true.
You are. We've been doing this for like 6, 7 years. No, I think even 7, 8 years now.
Really?
7.
We are 27.
Doing this since we were like 20 years old.
Literally.
We
did it as a joke.
We literally did it as a joke, and it just happened to take off. And shout out to Toronto. That's where we're from. We have a lot of supporters here in the city. And it's kind of how we like built our audience. We did a lot of Toronto-based content, and it kind of like grew from there. And we are Ethiopian. We're Habesha, East African.
Yeah. It's funny because like you have like, especially when we were younger, you can really see like our like child personalities, where it's like you are more reserved, I was very outgoing, but it's like you still really enjoy to be on camera. We both like enjoyed it, like, you know what I mean, like very nice creative outlet for us.
We definitely enjoyed it.
It
was always fun.
It was always fun. It was always
even
fun.
Like we kind of like evolved with our content, and now we do like Am I the Asshole, which is what we're going to be talking about a lot on this podcast, and you know, just like other trending topics and touchy subjects, and like that's kind of our vibe. We really don't have anything we won't discuss, right?
Like we really like to talk.
We'll talk about literally anything. And we ask our viewers to submit your messed up situations, and we will be the judge of whether you are the asshole in it or not. And that's kind of what we're doing today. We're going to be reading out your guys' submission for, you know, your Am I the Asshole, and we are going to be reacting to your guys' situations, which is really different. We've been telling you guys every video, you know, submit your scenarios, and we finally have enough. Well, we've been had enough. We finally are filming this for our first podcast.
First reader write-in, let's go.
First reader write-in, and first Am I the Asshole on the podcast.
She's really excited.
So excited. We definitely need mics. Like there needs to be something here. Hey Oshs and Akela, Firstly, I wanted to start off by saying I love your guys' channel and your solo ones, so keep up the great work. Thank you.
Thank you.
Am I the asshole for being mad at my friends of 4 years because they have never gotten me a birthday present ever? I love my friends and I always have a blast when I am with them. They truly are great people to be around. However, I can't help but feel shitty year after year when my birthday comes around. For some background, I, 20 female, am an introverted homebody and dislikes parties that celebrate me and much rather prefer celebrating my birthday with warm texts, calls, and presents.
How old is she?
20.
Okay.
Which my friends are aware of, in brackets. Whereas my friends like to throw parties. I am in a friend group of 6 and each year without fail I have given each of them a gift. I really like celebrating my loved ones, and so for every birthday I always try to give the best present I can no matter the situation I am in brackets, low on money, time, etc. This year I had a shitty birthday for several reasons, but what stood out to me the most was that there was zero energy from my friends. They each sent texts throughout the days, no longer than a sentence wishing me a happy birthday.
Oh man.
Now I want to clear up that I don't give for the sake of getting something in return at all, but this really made me think. In the 4 years we have been friends as a group, I have never been given a single gift. I honestly wouldn't mind if I just got a heartfelt text from each, but the lack of energy and reciprocation this year especially has made me feel really shitty and I do not know what to do. I do not want to bring it up because I don't want them to give me a gift because I asked, but because they want to. My friends are all born later than me in the year, and when I asked them what they would like this year, it never came up that they hadn't given me anything. Am I the asshole for being mad? Thank you. If you read this, I would really like your help.
No, I don't think she's the asshole for being mad. You know what? It took me a long time to realize that birthdays actually matter. And like, I was gonna say like, she's 20, so maybe like, if they're celebrating her in another way or they're doing something for her in another way, a gift is not really necessary, but like a one sentence happy birthday text is kind of like, that's like really rude. Like not even like a nice heartfelt like I love you, like something like to show how appreciated you are. Like I send those like one sentence things to like my mutuals on Instagram. Like you know what I mean? Like
people you're not close with.
Like I'll always do it too.
Friends.
Like if this is your friend, your immediate friend group, and they don't give you any energy, and like
for the past 4 years,
like within my friend group, it's like we know like, and like there's like certain things like people in a friend group like they shine in. Like certain like some people are really good at celebrating others. Some people take other people's birthdays
love
really,
languages, right?
It is and like some people are really good at it, and like they won't say anything, but it's like when you know they go hard for other people, it's like okay, we know we have to like band together and match it for them, because like every year this person like she goes hard, like she plans our birthdays and like she gets a gift and she sets up dinner, like they you know what I mean? So it's like there's no way we're not going to do something in return. So it's like if it's been 4 years of them getting and like not
after the second year, I would have been like, okay, clearly I'm not getting a gift, so I'm not gonna go out of my way to give any more gifts. And it's not even a matter of like I'm not getting anything back in return, but it's like you said, lack of energy. It's not being reciprocated. So just if you're not being like, if you're being taken for granted kind of, then I would just like take a step back. And I wanted to say like, cause she didn't give enough context of like the friend group and whether or not they do it for each other, right? For each other.
I was just gonna ask that.
Or is she the only gift giver? Because that's a really big thing. It's like, maybe we just don't do gifts.
Because if no one else does it and she's the only one who does it, then I would kind of say like, well, maybe then just don't do it.
Stop, just stop giving
it's okay.
gifts.
Just a text message is enough. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe you guys are just working students that don't have a lot of money, and when it comes to birthdays, it's like hard, you know? And if she said, if her birthday's early on, let's say she's like a January baby, people just spent money on Christmas, and it's like, can be an expensive time.
And me at 20, I was broke, so
100%. What do you mean?
Very broke, the brokest.
Very broke. So like that is understandable. But if it's something where it's like they do something, even if it's not money, like doesn't cost a lot of money, but if they do put energy for everyone else, and it's not
even
just
like the text messages. Too. Like, if someone's getting a paragraph or like a post on Instagram or whatever, like if they all are and you are the only one out, then clearly there's an issue, and like I don't know, maybe they're just being kind of shady and aren't appreciating you as a friend.
Do you think like she should say something? Because you know, I've had a friend actually tell me like, you have these conversations with your girls. It's like, what's your love language? Like, how do you like to receive and express love? Blah, blah, blah. And like, if I know like my friend is like a very much a words of affirmation person, I know I'm going to send them like a way more heartfelt intentional text message because I know it's going to mean a lot to them. You know, like more than a gift would. It's
For clarification, love language is how you want to receive love or give love?
No, your love language is like how you want to receive love.
Okay.
Some people are like, gifts don't do anything for me.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? But it's like, you know, for me, words of affirmation is up there. Like, I do want to hear great things about myself. Like, you know, so.
For me, it's acts of service.
No, I love
acts. For sure.
The thing is, my problem is I like them all.
not
like, I'm
really
greedy.
Like
sorry, I'm being greedy, I know. But like, I do want all of them.
So funny.
But I will say, I do think like gifts are my least.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really need a gift, but like,
I mean, I'm gonna take a gift.
No, I'm gonna take a gift though. Like, you know what I mean? But if like somebody like got me something that I want, that they know I need it, and then it turns into like kind of like an acts of service thing. It's like, well, I know that you broke this, so I got you a new one. That would just fill my little heart up.
It's meaningful. You know?
Exactly. So I think like if your friends are not doing that in general, you need to just like kind of just, it's okay, because then you're gonna take it more personally than you need to.
Yeah.
And then if they are, I don't think it's like a bad idea to say something, because like, I don't know, we have to put our pride aside, because even me thinking about like, would I say something, it's like,
I would say something if everyone else is getting gifts.
It's like, guys, what about me?
No, 100 after 4 years. Oh, I'm saying something after the second year. Like, so this is a thing. Like, you guys just don't want to give me gifts. Yeah, like, what's going on?
Yeah,
something's going on.
I think like depending the situation, you should definitely say something, and then it can kind of like determine your friendship with them. You know what I mean? Yeah, because it's like those are like really important things.
Oh yeah, no, birthdays is very important.
I didn't realize until recently.
And she said something in the beginning where like, I think they like to throw parties. And she likes to stay at home.
Oh, she's introverted.
Yeah,
so it's like, if this is her one time,
birthday, she'd rather a gift or like a really heartfelt message rather than a party. So I'm just like, maybe they all do parties and she's the only one who doesn't.
Yeah.
Like, there's just like so much, I need more context. Yeah. Like, I need more context to make up my mind.
But bottom line, like, just see how they act within the, like, how everyone else is in the group.
Yeah.
And then that is your answer, you know, on what to do. Am I the asshole? I moved out of my parents' home at 14. Context: my mother died of breast cancer when I was 7. Damn.
So sorry to hear that.
Yeah. My dad has 4 girls to take care of, which I admit was a lot for him as a widower and as an African man who doesn't know anything about female development. He then remarried after 7 years to help raise us 4 girls, as the majority of us were at prime of teenage years and felt we needed guidance from a motherly role. He wasn't wrong, as we didn't know how to cook, clean, tidy the house, normal home training, etc. All was good with the new wife. When I met her, she completely changed my life, helped our home look better, and loved us how she would love her own kids. She put that in quote, like maybe that's what she said. Growing up, eventually me and her would get into arguments over stupid and irrelevant things that would just blow out of proportion, and she would abuse me verbally and physically. This became a pattern with not just me but my other siblings. As a child, I've always been the most outgoing and vocal child, and everyone knows this. So stepping into my teens, I started to despise the way she would treat us and would talk back, and also vocalize this to my father. So stepping into my teens, I started to despise the way she would treat us and would talk back, and also vocalize this to my father. My father is a traditional African man. He goes to work majority of the time and would only go by what his wife tells him. Arguments started to get really bad. She would often kick me out of the family home, or I wouldn't be able to come back in after taking a breather outside after being mad. Led me to walking on the streets at night as a child, bumping into weirdos and crackheads in the night, and sleeping on a bus. Ugh, this is so sad. Would return back to the home in the morning and would be let in by my siblings. She even got in the mix with my siblings where we all hated each other and would turn my younger sibling away from me so she didn't end up like me.
What?
So on nights where I would be locked out, she wouldn't let my siblings open the door for me. This was basically my life every other day, and would hardly go to school and was just drained even when I did. I decided to get in touch with the social services and spoke about one occasion in which they took me and my younger sibling, which I didn't expect to happen. My dad was so upset and confused and hurt, and I felt so much pain till this day on how it made him feel. But his wife was manipulating and tearing our family home apart, a major weirdo, and because of the culture, it's hard to vocalize because we can't draw a line on disrespect and the actual truth. So am I the asshole? Please let me know, as I still battle myself with this. I watch your videos and can't wait till you post the next. I'm currently watching one right now, lol. Would love to hear what you guys think.
Oh my god.
This is
I'm so sorry about your mom and the situation that happened. No, you're not the asshole.
I don't think you're the asshole.
You're definitely not the asshole.
No.
Like, if you were being abused and, you know, all your other siblings were being abused too, and she was just an evil stepmother at the end of the day. It's so unfortunate that like you advocating for yourself turned into you getting taken away by like social services and your little sister. So now it's like you spoke up and your family is now like separated.
She's already so like we can relate, right? Because like growing up in an African house, you can't really vocalize against authority figures. So it's like even though she did try to tell her dad, who did not listen to her and was not really around because he's always working, her only other option is kind of to like reach out to professionals if she really feels like, I mean, if you were being kicked out around the age of 14, sleeping on a bus, being outside, there are weirdos outside at nighttime. It's not scary, a time for a child to be alone. And for like to be in a situation where your younger siblings have to open the door and like sneak you back in as if that's not your home. I do think that's a situation where professionals should get involved. And I get it. Like we grow up in a culture where it's very hush hush, very quiet. We keep our problems within our house. Like we're not allowed to talk. But it's like, what else can a child do?
It's a lose-lose situation. It's like you either hush your mouth and you stay at home and you're just very unhappy with the situation at home and the abuse continues, or you know, you reach out to social services and you get taken away to like a home with strangers, and
it's just a very unfortunate part.
So it's a lose-lose situation, but I mean, you advocated for yourself, and
I just want her to know, like, you are not the asshole. And I'm sure it's like she'll be feeling a lot of guilt, because I feel like when you grow up with like strict African parents, you just like naturally harbor a lot of guilt and shame. You are not the asshole. You are put in a position, you grow up in a strict African household, you naturally harbor a lot of guilt and shame. You don't even have to do anything where it's like you're telling on your parents to feel shame and guilt. So I can't even imagine how bad she feels.
Setting boundaries, you can't do that.
It's
you
really
just have to
hard.
Really just follow their rules to keep the peace. And once you step out of their control, then it's just like automatically you're going against me, and you're, you know, a bad kid. And
I don't know how old she is now, but she said she got kicked out at 14. So if that happened around that time, it's like you cannot blame yourself for not knowing that you and a sibling would get taken or like removed out of your house. You didn't know.
Yeah.
You just needed help, and you're in a dire situation where it's like no one around you is helping.
And who can you
turn to if everyone in the house is aware and can't do anything about it? And
I also want to know the aftermath, like a follow-up on what happened.
Like, what's going on now?
Like, are things actually okay at home now?
Yeah.
Like, did you move back in with your family, or was the like they take you to a home, right? Like social.
I guess I actually don't know what happens. Yeah, I think they take you to somewhere for like a night or something.
Yeah, or like, you know, I don't know, your temporary family. Did the situation, was it better living with them than your actual family? Like, I would love a follow-up, but like, you're still not the asshole. Hi, Oshs and Akela. Please keep this anonymous. Am I the asshole for dumping a guy I thought I would eventually become attracted to? Yeah.
She thought.
Yeah, she thought. I recently broke up with a guy, and it's killing me that I might have broken his heart way beyond repair. Let's call him Jake. I met this guy on Hinge back in spring 2022. We talked for a bit on the app, then moved to IG, but both lived in different states. I remember looking at his photos and not being super attracted to him, but he was really kind and a very good conversationalist. We'd be on the phone for hours at a time, just vibing and talking, and we had so much in common. We met up a few months later in the summer after about 3 months of talking. He flew out to my state, and when I saw him, I was shocked. He was 3 to 4 inches shorter than he said he was, which wouldn't be a problem, but we ended up being almost the same height. Mind you, I'm around 5'4".
How can you lie that many inches though?
Yeah, 3 to 4 inches. Like,
that's too much to lie about.
Like I get it if you're like 5'10" and you're like, I'm 6 feet. I get that. Okay, cool. Anything below, do not.
But if you're almost doing 5'4" and you're lying and you're saying you're 5'9", 5'10", that's ridiculous. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm gonna figure it out. And then what?
I can see you.
You're lying. No. And you're like, what else are you lying about? Like, you're lying about the most obvious thing that I can see. Like,
literally lying to my face.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think I'm stupid. Anyway.
You think I'm stupid.
Yeah.
We got so offended right there. Like, okay, relax.
You can't lie that much. Like, I can see you.
I can see
What
you.
was your plan? To never see me?
Mind you, I'm around 5'4", but also I still didn't find him totally attractive or good looking, even in person. Regardless though, I still wanted to give him a chance because I knew we vibed, and people always say attraction grows. Even though I didn't ask him to, Jake took me on dates, got me flowers and chocolates, took me to a concert, and made sure I was having an amazing time, and even told me he wanted me to be his girl.
Oh. There's nothing, that is like the worst thing to hear when you're not attracted to someone.
I know. It's like, aww.
Like, ugh, shut up.
I told him I still needed time to think about it and shared other reasons why I think we shouldn't be together. For example, we both were going through a lot with work and family and I didn't know if it was the best time. But truly, the main reason for me was because I wasn't attracted to him.
Yeah.
Everything was fine when we were vibing and talking, but the second things became non-platonic, I froze up. He would compliment my looks, but I could never return the compliment, which made me feel so guilty. But I knew that he was such a sweet guy, so I truly did feel like the attraction could grow. He came back to visit me again and kept iterating that he wanted to be a couple.
She needs to stop.
But after spending more time with him in person, I realized that I was truly not attracted to him and that he was also quite immature for his age. I know that's a really shitty thing to hear, so instead of saying that I wasn't attracted to him, I made up some lie and said that I felt we had differences that I couldn't move past. He felt blindsided. He kept cold calling me and sent me a long list of chain messages saying he's so hurt and saddened and how much he cares about me and wants to be with me no matter what and that I'm his forever.
What?
But maybe she is leading him on, I don't know. I kindly told him to stop messaging me and that I really don't see us working. I know at his core, he's a super sweet guy, which is the hardest part. My friends are saying I didn't lead him on and that I really did give it a try and that I spared his feelings by not telling him I wasn't attracted to him. But nonetheless, I still feel extremely guilty and feel like I should have cut it off from the start. It's been a few months now and the guilt is still eating at me. Am I the assoble?
Nah, you're not the asshole. You're just completely unattracted to this guy and he won't leave you alone. He needs to also catch a hint. Guys, when someone says, I have a lot going on with family and work, it's not the right time, they just don't like you. That's not a real excuse. If you like someone, family, work, everything can be on fire.
Make it work.
Everything can be burning.
Yeah.
You're gonna make it work. You're gonna be like, whatever. This relationship is gonna make my life better. It's gonna make make me forget about these things. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's actually so worried about family and work that they're not gonna make a relationship work. Like, they're not that into you. They just don't like you.
No, you did lead him on.
How?
Your friends are saying you didn't lead him on. What do you mean?
How did you lead him on?
She continued to talk to him. If he's flying out twice to see her, you're doing something.
You should have definitely stopped it before the second time.
So you are leading him on, but he's the asshole for lying about his height. Height is a big deal. I'm sorry. In the same way, like, beauty is a big deal, money's a big deal, height is a big deal. It's a part of a man's physical attraction. Like, it's right up there.
Am I the only one who does not mind a short guy? I just need a short guy with confidence.
I'm just saying, okay, but that short?
5'5". Yeah, like 5'5" is crazy. Nobody's saying 5'5". I'm just mean, like, if you're like 5'8", you know what I mean?
He lied and said he is 5'8".
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, he's nuts.
No, that's nuts. And the thing, she also said that he's a little immature, so it's like, you're not that attracted to him, and he's kind of immature. Makes the immaturity 10 times worse.
Lying about your height, I think you are immature already, because it's just
because be a man and accept that you're 5'5".
Accept that you're a short king.
Because there's a lot of guys who are small and confident. And it's like, it's fine. You're not gonna sway them. You're not gonna make them feel bad about their height. Don't follow what social media says. No, there's a lot of girls who are small who will love you. Okay, don't follow what TV says or not TV, social media. But so I don't think you're the asshole. I think he's gonna get over it and he's gonna, be just fine.
It is what it is. Like, you can't.
Don't feel so
if
bad.
You're not into him, you can't force that. If you're not attracted to him, you can't force that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, good for you for cutting it off.
That's crazy. You got hype fish. Like, you got catfish, basically.
She did, 100%.
Seeing him in person?
No, because what was his plan?
I would have been shocked.
And you have the audacity to fly to her?
It would have been way worse if she flew to him and seen that. True,
actually.
So
that is really true.
Yeah.
That's it for today, guys. Those were actually really good. Yeah. We should do more reader write-ins.
No, honestly, you guys have a lot of things going on. You guys bring the drama.
Oh my God.
So we actually loved reading your guys'
please
submissions.
Send more.
Send more. Oshsandakela@gmail.com. We might make a brand new email. Actually, we should.
We probably should.
Yeah.
Keep the commentary one.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. For now, send it to oshsandakela.com. Maybe in the description as well, so you guys can find it on whatever podcast platform you're listening to.
Yeah. We hope you guys enjoyed.
Hope you enjoyed. Please like, share, tell your friends, comment, rate all that good stuff. Support your girlies.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys in our next episode.
Bye.
Bye.